How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video. It's February here in Bend, and we're currently having a little snowstorm, as you can tell behind me. The past couple days we've had a whole bunch of snow. It's supposed to keep snowing all through today and the next couple days as well, which means it's the perfect opportunity for another winter truck camping trip. So if you watched my last video, I went truck camping in the snow with my friend Dylan. He's not here today, so I'm going to be heading out solo. I've got a whole bunch of safety equipment with me because of that. Anytime you're truck camping, I always recommend bringing a whole bunch of safety equipment, even more so when you're going by yourself and in the winter and snow. I have to load up the truck, then I gotta head out to a quick work thing, then we'll hit the trails, try and find a spot to camp, do some cooking. Should be a fun time. All right, guys, so I just finished up my work thing. It ended up going a little bit longer than I was expecting. So it is 2:45 right now. I gotta go get some gas. Then I'm gonna start driving. The place I'm planning on camping is just, again, in the Deschutes National Forest. That's probably gonna be a common theme for me over the next few months as we enter the spring and summer. About a 40 or 45 minute drive today. It might be a little bit slower. There's a lot of snow and ice on the road. So excited to get going and yeah, head out on another camping trip. I just filled up on gas and gonna start driving to the trailhead now. It's 3 o'clock. Looks like we're gonna get to the trailhead around 3:45 or so, which should give us a little bit of time to try and find a spot to set up and hopefully cook some dinner while it's still light out. As far as temperatures tonight, I'm honestly not sure what the low is supposed to be. Just looking at my car, it says 28 degrees right now. It's definitely not going to be as cold as that first winter truck camping trip I did this year. That video's on my channel, and it was -10 in the morning when I woke up. That was an insanely cold night. Definitely not going to be that cold tonight. I think it's still going to be down into the teens or low 20s, but I've got a lot of stuff to stay warm. Sleeping bag, blanket. I brought my Mr. Heater buddy with me as well. So hopefully it won't be too miserable tonight. All right, so I made it to the Forest Service road that I was wanting to check out tonight. Thankfully the snow isn't super deep right here, kind of on the main road, but I'm pretty sure once I start venturing off onto some of the side trails, we'll hit some deeper stuff. So it'll be a perfect opportunity to test out the new 35-inch tires. Bigger tire ideally should help. In theory, this is kind of the first time that I'll be putting the 35s to test, kind of off-roading in the snow. So super excited for that. And yeah, it is just gorgeous out here, guys. Like I was talking about, just the trees paired with all of the white snow is just so pretty. I'm super excited to start driving here, and let's go find a truck camping spot. Guys, look how sweet this is. I'm gonna start driving down this trail. There is so much snow. It's definitely over a foot. And oh my gosh, it's so pretty out here, guys. It's like 20 degrees right now, so the snow is just super, super soft. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is so cool. I've been driving for a little while now and it is starting to snow really hard right now. It is so pretty. The snow is getting deep. I'm still just driving around. I think I'm gonna try and find a spot here soon because it's starting to snow pretty good and it's already later in the day. All right, so I think I found the spot I'm gonna camp tonight. I really love the look of the reddish bark on all of these pine trees. And this spot is just so pretty. I don't wanna keep driving a ton more. Just with it starting to get a little bit darker here, I'd rather just have some time to hang out, start making some dinner, and just enjoy being out here. So. Because I had to go to do a quick work thing this morning, I was super rushed, so I just threw pretty much everything in the back of the Sequoia. It's a mess right now, so I'm gonna organize some things and get my bed, sleeping bag, and blankets all set up for tonight. I wasn't sure really how much snow to expect on this trip. I probably should have checked the weather a little bit more, but I'll tell you what, it is coming down pretty hard right now. All right, time check. It's 4:52 p.m. right now. I think sunset tonight is maybe 5:30 or so. I know it's early, but I'm gonna start cooking some dinner. Once it gets dark, when you're out camping in the winter too, unless you have a fire or something, there's not really a ton to do. That's one of the reasons I also like spring and summer camping so much, is that you have like 3 or 4 hours after dinner of daylight to hang out, enjoy the sunset. But I mean, this is just as pretty. Winter camping is just a little bit different. So. I've been slowly kind of building out my collection of camping cooking utensils, plates, pots, pans, all of that. My newest addition is just this frying pan. It's nice, it has the fold and handle. Got a full can of propane. On my drawer belt, the propane sits in this back row here. You just screw in the green Coleman can and keep the propane out of the way. So far it's worked amazing, super happy with it. I also added some rubber to this false top, so now I'll drop this in here. I have a nice surface to set pans, pots, plates, anything while I'm cooking. Super happy to test this out as well. I've had lots of people ask me, while I'm out here in the absolute middle of the forest with no one around, if it gets quiet or if it gets lonely. And absolutely it does. But honestly, that's the reason I come out here. It's so nice to kind of just get a break from everyday life, just to be out here, have it be so quiet, have it be so silent. It always is just a super nice reset for me, just to give yourself a little break. One thing I do really want to get soon is an awning. I guess it's not going to matter as much in the summer, but it's nice to kind of have some protection in the winter or anytime you're camping if it's raining. All of these drawers are coated with polyurethane to kind of give them that protection from moisture, but I put so much time into them and I really don't like them getting wet at all. So awning hopefully will be coming soon in the future, but for now, trying to kind of hide underneath this trunk. All right, well, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. The stove is not lighting right now. I am not sure. I'm gonna try a different can of propane, I guess. Alright, so the stove was not lighting. I disconnected the hose and used the kind of piece that Coleman gives you to connect the propane, and it lit. So I think there's something wrong with the hose. I'm not sure if it's like frozen or what exactly is going on with it. Yeah, this hose does not appear to be working right now, which is a bummer, since that's what my setup is designed around, but at least we can get it to light. So back to it, let's start cooking now. I'm gonna see if I can warm this up and maybe we'll try using it again later. Tonight I'm cooking gnocchi, and I have some, I was just keeping this in the snow so it's all covered right now, but I have some pesto sauce to go with it. We're gonna be sauteing the gnocchi just in some olive oil. That should make it nice and crispy. Topping it with some pesto sauce, should be pretty good. All right, we're just gonna add a little bit of olive oil. Guys, it is still snowing. It's been snowing really hard since I got out here. I did check the weather a little bit ago, and it says like 3 or 4 inches of snow for Sisters, Oregon tonight. I'm just outside of Sisters, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we wake up a little bit buried tomorrow. I know some of you guys may be wondering why the heck I go camping when it's like 20 degrees outside and snowing and cold. Honestly, it may sound crazy when I say this, but it's seriously so much fun being out here in the middle of the forest. The quiet, the peacefulness is amazing. Being out here when the conditions are less than ideal teaches you to appreciate all of the little things like warm food or a sleeping bag and warm blanket for the night. So I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm stupid, but I think it's a lot of fun. I'm gonna turn this gas off, and I'm gonna push these drawers in. Just try and keep some of the snow and moisture away from them. I know they're coated, but again, I just really want these to last. I don't want them to get wet. At least I'm gonna do my best not to get them wet. So, gnocchi is done. We got the gas turned off. Now we can go ahead and add the pestos. Alright, that was a lot of pesto. Too much pesto maybe. And this is the exact reason why I wanted to do a rebuild on my camping setup, is to kind of design these drawers around cooking, around being able to make food, because I don't know, there's something really cool about being out here in the middle of nowhere, but being able to cook and eat fresh meals, fresh food. So happy to have this setup done. Just cleaned up from dinner, did some dishes, and it's 6 o'clock now. It's 22 degrees out here, so starting to get a bit colder. Just yeah, a bit cold to be hanging around. So I think I'm gonna brush my teeth and probably hop in the back of the Sequoia for the night. Try and warm up a bit here and get some sleep. I'm pretty tired, so it'll be nice to crawl in the sleeping bag and warm up for a bit. So it's been super awesome out here. I look forward to waking up tomorrow and seeing how much fresh snow we got. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. It's 8 o'clock. I just woke up. It's about 20 degrees outside, so not the warmest but not the coldest. Last night actually was not bad at all for temperature and sleeping. I had just had my sleeping bag and a blanket and never even had to use the buddy heater. It is a gorgeous morning right now. Blue skies all around. The sun is just starting to come up. Everything out here is covered in a fresh layer of snow. It's so pretty. And this is just an amazing location to wake up. All right, so even though it is cold, I am gonna try and cook some breakfast this morning. Just gonna do something easy, heat up some water and make some oatmeal. Alright, just like that, I cooked up some oatmeal. This is going to be super nice again to have some warm and hot food. Whoa. This is one of the things parking underneath the trees. As the sun comes up and the temperature rises all around me, all of the snow is falling off. Crossing my fingers I don't get hit by one of those, but it's really cool to see. Well, I think I spoke too soon. This tree right behind me just dropped a bunch of snow and the whole drawer and my bed and everything just got coated. So I guess we're gonna be putting this carpet, which was supposed to be kind of like a weatherproofing, to the test here because this thing has a bunch of snow on it now. I shouldn't have said anything. These almost like snow waterfalls are just all around, and you can hear them before you can see them because they start way up in the trees. And I've already been blasted by one. Let's hope I don't get hit by a second one here because it's a lot of snow that falls. I finished up breakfast, so just gonna pack some of this cooking stuff up. And oh, there's one right behind me. That was close. Yeah, gonna pack some of this stuff up. Alright guys, well that's gonna wrap it up for this video. An awesome trip out here camping in the Deschutes Forest. It was super awesome to get some more snow camping in while we got a little snowstorm here. It's so pretty to be out here with all of the fresh snow. Just a quick note I do want to make: if you are going to be solo camping, especially out in the snow, make sure you do have a lot of gear. You know, go with a full tank of gas. Let people know where you're going. If you have a way to send coordinates to people, bring that device. I have a little spot device that I bring, so I can always contact people no matter if there's service or not. Bring lots of water, food, all of the basics. You never know what might happen when you're out here camping, especially in the snow. Weather can change quickly. It's really easy to get stuck, so just make sure you're prepared if you're going to be doing something like this. But it is at the same time a lot of fun to be out here all by yourself. I really enjoy it. And yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this one. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does mean a lot to me, and I do appreciate it. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one.